I'm Jenny, live from Developer Shed headquarters, with news you can't use for the week of September 24th, 2008. And here's our first story. Tired of dating androgynous men that look like 12-year-olds? Japanese women have turned to a new service for their dating needs, dubbed WebCare, which is Kung Fu for web boyfriend. The service is a social media site like Facebook, but with a virtual built-in avatars the girls can date. The virtual men come in 4 styles, and the women must take certain steps every day until they finally win over the heart of their electronic lover. So far, the amount of interaction is limited, as the women can't actually speak or type anything to the boyfriend, and the avatar can't take the women out for expensive dinners. Sounds like a lot of my past relationships. In its first day, WebCare saw 10,000 users sign up, all of them lonely and desperate. The social media site says thanks to its great success, they will be featuring add-ons soon, like a USB frying pan, so the ladies can cook up their men a digital breakfast and a vibrating mouse. Me love you long time. And now for all the news that's lawyerly, here's our very own chubby Tarasco, Juan Valdezberg.
Thank you, my magnificent Margarita. This week, Jennifer, I want to take a break from all of the legal talky-talky and discuss a man that I truly admire. Oh, somebody else. But before I do that, I thought I would take a moment to talk about the world's richest man, Carlos Slim. A Mexican billionaire, you say? Yes, I know. Even his name is a paradox. The only thing slim about him are the starving children whose food he eats. Slim made all of his money off of the telecom industry with Telmexico. Before he came along, our phone system was a bunch of old refried bean cans strung together. If you think calling your mother stinks each week, you should try doing it on an old phone. He also owns the largest internet service in Mexico, Prodigy. You may remember Prodigy from the 1990s and its blocky-looking screens. That was in America. Now Slim has a brand new bag of Fritos, and has also turned a failing U.S. online service into a thriving business that pays for his daily burrito rations. And believe me, the man likes his burritos. But no man, aside from me, is perfect, no matter how many billions of pesos he has. Slim has given many speeches on the lack of good education in Mexico, saying that it leads to a migration to other countries and brain damage. Jennifer, did you not grow up in Mexico? This could be an explanation. More importantly, here is a question. Do you think of me at night when you are surfing the internet without your pants? Or is it just me that does that? Back to you, my cajoling frejita.
Everyone knows that gamers are fat nerds, and none of them are fatter or nerdier than the 10 million that log into the world of Warcraft each month. And the problem keeps getting worse. The more they log in, the fatter they get. Tired of breaking chairs and no longer able to type because their fingers look like sausages, some of these portly pigs have dusted off their old treadmills and hooked them up to the computer, controlling virtual characters by exercising. One such user has lost an incredible 90 pounds, or 1% of his body weight. Asked how he did it, he said, "It wasn't easy. The hardest part was setting up the 2 treadmills, one for each leg." And now here's Jakov Polinsky with Russian Tech Reviews.
Hello, I am Yakov with tech news you can't use. You know, Jenny, you remind me of a new movie I saw recently called Babe with Pig. You talk, you crinkle nose, you are followed around by animals all day, and you constantly look like bad animation. The only difference between you and this movie is that I can turn the movie off. In the Russian version of this movie with Babe, they kill the pig at the end and turn him into delicious bacon. Now, there is a children's story that children can truly enjoy. Bacon. I was going to discuss today new superior Russian technology, but the fact that the Russian stock market has crashed and was shut down, they have slashed budget for this show. I own 50 shares of a guy's goat and 100 shares of American company Amazon.com. Trust me, closing the market is probably best thing for my portfolio. Personally, I like to invest in real estate. I bought 2,000 shares of prime real estate up in Siberia. I am going to build an amusement park and call it KGB Funland. The idea is anyone who shows up at this amusement park we know is spy, because KGB and Funland, never two words you use together in same sentence. One thing I can talk about is there is new super collider used in CERN called the NHC. Scientists are using this to shoot proton beam around and smash them together to see how universe was created with Big Bang. In Russia, Big Bang theory is this. You put a gun to a man's head and pull the trigger. And Big Bang, the person is dead. Then you go to their house and start to live like them, like the talented Mr. Kozlovsky. Apparently, Super Collider quit working this week before it had time to make big giant black hole to suck everything into. Some trouble with a transformer. First, they make crappy movie that wastes 2 hours of my life. Then, this problem. I tell you, Transformer is definitely more than meets eye. Back to you, Babe the Pig.
I'm Jenny. Thanks for joining me for news you can't use. Brought to you by Developer Shed. I'll see you next week.